Okay,
You know,
let me go. You one day said, I do. For the person that says, I've heard enough, I want to put my faith and trust in Jesus. I want to say, I do to him. What were the words that you kind of used? What would you suggest they say to Jesus right
well,
now?
I think a person could be in Christ without saying any words. But I think if I were the person who was doing the dating, to use my illustration, I think I'd like the wedding ceremony because I want to think back and say, better or worse, rich or poor, till death do we part. I remember those. I might want to frame a marriage certificate. So I might want to remember that date. So I would say the person should be making a commitment to Jesus, not I believe you like I believe who the president of the United States, I believe George Washington, the first president of the United States. We're saying, I do. Hook, line, and sinker, like the men got out of the boat and left their nets, and like Matthew left the tax collecting station. The question is, are we willing to make an I do type commitment to Jesus? I think those are that's the key.
I'll follow you.
In light of the deity, death, resurrection. Don't forget, faith is not in historical facts. Nobody loves historical facts more than I do, but faith doesn't go in history. Faith goes in the person about whom the history's true.
Yeah, and folks, I'll tell you this, is that when you say I do to Jesus and invite him to come into your life and say, I want to follow you forever, don't be afraid of that, because when he comes in, he gives you power that you didn't have before. He starts to change your life. He does something to you that has not happened before. You become a believer in him, a follower of him, and he's the one that is supplying the power for you to live the Christian life. And if you haven't done that, why not just take this moment and say, Lord, I say I do to you. Show me the next steps.